This is Matt Dietz, and this is Agency Launch. This is the show where I talk to you about running an insurance agency. Talk about staffing and marketing and retention and sales. And if you can master those four things and build the proper systems for those four things, you will absolutely be successful. So today, I want to give you something for free. If you send me a text to 208-213-8809 and you send me the word free, I am building a resource for you with, right now it's got a dozen resources for you for free. There are assets from my course. There are podcasts from leaders in the industry, Facebook pages for leaders in the industry, assets from other leaders in the industry, and they're all free. So I'd ask you to get in and send me a text, 208-213-8809. There's a ton of stuff in there that can help you move forward today. So get in. On with the show. All right, what's up? Today, I want to talk about probably a little bit about attitude, persistence, short memory. These are all things that will help you survive this kind of career. I was talking to a producer who was struggling to write some business, like many of us are, and he had a household who was buying a new house. So it's a current client, and he's buying a new house. And the house that we quoted up was $13,000 in premium. We are not in Florida. This is whatever, $800,000 house. It was, we're not going to sell that. Okay. Like sometimes you get a number and you're like, whoop, all right, well, we're not going to get that. The producer was upset, rightfully so. It's tough. It's tough to get this. When you have a number like that, it's almost laughable. He took kind of a different line. He's like, something's got to be wrong with this. And my attitude after doing this for so long, when a number like that comes across, I had a number like that come across for a commercial risk that I was trying to earn this summer. We came across $60,000. They have it for 30. And I went and talked to him, and you know what? I got 2 light policies out of it. I was like, this is a better policy. I don't know if it's $30,000 better, but I walked them through it and gave them the option and made them make the decision. That's a tough sell, right? There's a shot that I thought I might get it because the policy was better. But still, in this case, he talked about he was upset about it, and he was upset about it the next day, and then the next day, and the next day. And it was something that wasn't really doing him any good. It was wasting time and energy, and because there's nothing you can do. So I had a conversation. Well, what can you do about it? Well, nothing. Why is it like this? Why is it so expensive? I think I don't know. I am not an actuary. I do not get to see how these premiums are built. I mean, the logical answer is that the company doesn't want to write the policy, right? Doesn't want to write the policy. This client got a quote and he bound this policy for $1,800. Okay. We don't want it. It's frustrating because we would rather have a decline, because if I got a decline, we can write it somewhere else. Right. So he wanted to decline, and I get that. So we talked it out, and I was like, hey, look, I totally appreciate that this kind of stings. All right. I appreciate that you're upset that you're losing your clients. And that means a lot, to the agent. This is exactly what we want. We don't want it derailing your day or your week. I said, look, how many clients I've lost this year? It's been a bloodbath. I mean, we're doing everything we can to save people, but we're down in policies in force, but we're up in premium. And I was like, we lose policies regularly. I've seen longtime clients go. And at some point, something crossed over in me. I don't know when it was, 5, 6, 7 years ago, where these policies started to cancel, and I stopped taking it personally. And even if it's not personally, I stopped trying to fight it. Why is this happening? This isn't fair. How are we supposed to write? I never really fell into that trap. I might have taken some stuff personally, and it's hard to earn a client, and it's tough when they leave. But at some point in time, you are going to fall into a deep, dark depression if this is going to be the way you react when people leave you, because that's part of this game. Clients will always leave you. All right. you are not going to outlive any of your clients in the form of the business sense, right? You're going to be there. Clients are going to come and go. Okay. Some clients hurt more than others. Some of them that you have a relationship with, some of them that are like, yo, Dietz, I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to save $4,000. Yeah, fine. Like I totally get it. I'll call you next year, short memories, man. I do the same thing on the golf course when I'm golfing. I have this gift, I guess, where if I hit, all I need is 2 good shots in a row. It's so much harder than I wish it'd be. I need a good drive and a good second shot, and 2-putt par. You can be a scratch golfer, but hitting 2 good shots in a row is really hard. And sometimes the shot you don't hit well, you hit it really bad. Chunk a chip or blade a chip over the green, and it's maddening. My attitude is always, all right, hit the next shot. Great. Hit it better. Watch this. That's kind of my swing thought, is watch this. Standing over the ball. Yeah. All right. Watch. I think that's a healthy swing shot or swing thought, right? Watch this. Or else when you're walking to that ball, you've got to be over it. If you miss a shot and you blade it over the green, by the time you're standing over that next ball, you have to be in a different mindset, or else it's hard to hit a good shot when you're pissed. You've got to dial in. You got to flush that thought. And you have to focus on what's in front of you, and you have to try your best and hit a good shot. It's the same thing here. This one got bladed over the green and sucks. So when you walk to the ball and you explain to the clients, then that's it. Okay. That's it. Get out with it. This is why abundance is so important. If you lose something and you've got a fat pipeline to fall back on, it doesn't hurt as much because you got more people. You've got an abundance of people to try and write. That's why big pipelines are so expensive. All of this is connected, okay? All of this stuff is going to keep you sane, okay? If you lose an account, when you lose an account, you can feel it. It's fine. You can totally feel it. You should, but don't dwell on it, okay? Don't ask too many whys, all right? It doesn't get you nowhere. That's the road to nowhere. Those are a bunch of dead ends. If it's something that you really feel strongly about, I did an episode last week about losing an account due to non-renewal, and we earned it back because I went the extra mile and I climbed the ladder and I got it done. I felt really strongly about that. There are certain fights that I think that are worth fighting. But after seeing premiums like this in certain pockets of my town, certain areas where the premiums are higher, we know that my company doesn't want to write stuff like that. So learn from it. Try your best. If you're going to get creamed, then take it and move on to the next one. Or make sure that you are going after business that you have more of a chance to write. What's on sale? If you have a product that's not winning you a lot right now, maybe step away from that. Chase something else like commercial. You should close 40% of your commercial business. You should know what your company wants and what your company's competitive in. My company's competitive in like 5 lines. And there are different branches inside of those lines. But if you chase those lines, you get in front of those people and you have a big pipeline, you're going to write a lot of commercial. Okay. And life is, maybe this is the year you write commercial life if you're getting pounded on home and auto, right? So you can sell more than one product. Okay. So anyway, this stuff's important. There are ebbs and flows to this job emotionally, and it's important for you to dial in and be like, all right, look, that sucks. It hurts. There's nothing I can do about it. I got to move on to the next thing. So just be mindful, feel the feels, get rid of it, have a short memory, and get on to the next thing. Okay. So that's my advice for you today. My name's Matt. This is Agency Launch. You can find me all over the place. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Twitter. Nope, I'm not on Twitter. Geez, that is a habit I need to break. I am on Threads and Instagram at Dietz Agency. And don't forget to text me the word free at 208-213-8809. I'll send you just a resource with a ton of free stuff, more stuff than you can handle in a day. There are podcasts, there are Facebook groups, there are YouTube channels, there are resources from my masterclass. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Free downloadable assets. Just get in there, okay? 208-213-8809. free. Thank you guys. Keep up the good work.